But now he decided to go this route. He probably should have embraced. But in fairness to Leafy, if he embraced, they would have called him a pussy, and they would have said the embracement of the meme would have been sort of phony or false to begin with. But it still was probably a better move than pretending that this was not a big deal YouTube-wise. Of course it was a big deal. You wouldn't have made a 20-minute video. Why would you make a 20-minute video? Of course, no, it's just ridiculous. And that gets me to grade A under A. Now, I know Keem's probably stirring the pot. And because, like he pointed out in one of his tweets, video tweets, that a lot of folks coming in iDubbbz's defense against Leafy fans. Ain't no big YouTubers running to Leafy's defense. And his best buddy, grade A under A, there was rumors that he was going to do it, but I don't know what he does it on. His content's fallen off. Social Blades show that as far as hits are concerned. The big stuff he gets in is, he was king of the drama. You could do YouTube without getting in the drama stuff and throw it, but you can't get the attention. You can't get the mega attention. But once you step in that ring, you're target. And right now, Mr. Repsion, who grade A thought was a low-hanging fruit, he wasn't, kind of bruised him slightly. I bruised his ego slightly. I basically was told behind the scenes he threw an absolute fit. And I'm glad. That's what you get for stepping in this shit. Grade A's holier-than-thou image is destroyed. And I don't personally think, I think it's a rumor, I think it's just that. I don't think Grade has any intention whatsoever. None. Zero. Zip. None. To stick up for Leafy. I would sooner believe that he would stab him in the back. Because grade A is a social climber, a lot like Leafy. They're two of the kind. And like I said to you before, these guys see I could take 100,000, I could take it there, I could become a million guy here, I could make more money. That's the way they look at it. But grade A jumped in this ring and he thought it once you put on the belt that you get to keep it. No, it gets passed around because other people are trying to come out and after you for it. And instead of the young fighter that has the belt, we see an old, withered champion clinging to that championship. He won't come out. In fact, to protect his subs or his earnings, nothing would shock me with Grade, the type of person he is. Maybe he could cut a promo on those 5 mysterious YouTubers that told the Keem was talking shit. Maybe he could do that, huh? Grade's a pig. And I mean that. He's a pig. Not he's a slob. In an Orwellian way. He's a pig. These are the worst people I've ever met in my life, teachers. I'm not saying they're all bad, but I met some awful ones because teachers are attracted to power. Teachers are people that are afraid. They have all this education, but they're afraid to risk because when you go out into the business world or any other type of world, you could get fired. You could lose your job. The company could collapse, and it could have nothing to do with your fault. Nothing is more secure job than being a teacher, and you're guaranteed to have power over others. You're a pig. A pig. You're guaranteed to have power over those students. Grade A is only going after low-hanging fruit. That genius Nicole Arbor, the rocket scientist that she is, when she was wounded. Sticking up for Matthew Santoro, but as soon as Matthew Santoro looked weak, Grade shot him down too. Now, I'm not saying for a minute that Grade's points on Santoro and plagiarism weren't dead on. They were. But let's face it. When me and you are friends, and I know you're fucking up in your project, and I know you're probably plagiarizing, but I may not be in a position to tell you because you're going to freak. That doesn't mean I'm going to go to my own audience and tell everyone, hey, Jeff Huffman, he's plagiarizing. I'm not going to do it. I might even risk the relationship that I have with my own fans to do that because you're my friend. I don't think Grade's that type of way. He's a P-I-G pig and a pussy. I think I got this guy dead on. I don't believe his backstory. I'm not totally believed by Leafy's victim. Leafy's backstory is based on victimization, and I'm not surprised that I'm not terribly surprised that his defense was of victimization. The victim card. Just the way he operates. My daddy and mommy were on drugs. Gives you a backstory, makes you interesting. Does my soldier background help me? Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if I told you I was a war hero? I survived Iraq and maybe I, saved a buddy or maybe another buddy died in my arms? I command more respect. But none of that's true. None of that's true. So why not tell this interesting backstory where you stood up to the man, you stood up to the teacher? Yeah, it's probably bullshit, more than likely. Because that's what pigs do. He's a fucking pig. Every ounce of him. And he's a coward. And in fairness, I got to be honest with you, I don't know what he goes after i-dubs for. What is he going to do? Call him a hypocrite? What is he going to do? He's going to tell him that Leafy's really funny? Well, that's all an opinion anyway. i-dub said it himself. The chin part's a meme. But it's designed to distract, and that's what Leafy focused on, and that's why it has 200,000 dislikes. You think I take this too seriously? I've heard some comments. Well, I'm a sportsman. I analyze hockey from my perspective. But I also am a people person. I have an excellent ability. In some cases with YouTube, never to even meet you. I can tell you how many siblings you have. I know where your background from. I have a pretty good idea the way you look at the world. By the way, little poker tip. The trick with poker is getting not a read or somebody biting an Oreo. The trick with poker is understanding how the person, your opponent, looks at the game. How does he see the game? How does he think it works? What does he think is going to bring the most chips his way? You can apply that to life. And the impression I get from Grade is he's a P-I-G pig. And he's only going to go after somebody unless it has a benefit. And if at the end of the day he can't move up or down and the next shot's Leafy, well, I think those 5 mysterious YouTubers will make a reappearance and tell Grade that Leafy was talking shit about him.
Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pimp biology. Love for the field, now it's Vegas nights. Smoking that kush, that's a satellite. Treat myself like no one better. Treat my dreams like now or never. I put that work in, outshining niggas on purpose. Ain't a hater touching my surface. Me, Joe Green, still curse.